Okay, friends, so for today's activity, what we're gonna do is we are going to practice writing and rolling our Play-Doh into different forms of letters. So as you can see here, I have our two friends that we have met. We have Q and N sitting here with us. So those are the two letters that we are going to practice writing. First, I'm going to do the letter Q. And do you remember how we said to write the letter Q? We do a circle and then we do a line coming out. So I have my marker here and I have my paper here, and I'm going to write a circle. See that? There's my circle. Now I'm going to do the line that goes through it. That is my letter Q. And you can keep on tracing around it as you do your letter Q. If you have different color markers, you can do a rainbow writing form. See, I have pink, so I'm gonna start at the top and I'm gonna trace over my green so I can do the Q. Now, I don't have a lot of markers. So I only have 3 different colors. I have green, pink, and black. So then I'm gonna go over that again and do my line. See? So I practice writing my letter Q. Now, if you have a lot of different colored markers, this would be beautiful if you do rainbow writing. You just keep on going over the one that you did, and then it'll look very colorful, just like that one. If you have more colors, it'll look even more beautiful. Now, once you have your Q written down, you're gonna bring your Play-Doh out. I had to make new Play-Doh because unfortunately our Play-Doh fell down on the ground and it got real ugly and dirty. So I went ahead and I made new Play-Doh. I just didn't add any color. So mine is just plain Play-Doh. So what you're gonna do now that you have your Q written is you are going to roll. I want you to use your hands and I want you to spread out the Play-Doh. So I got one of mine started here. So before I get it, I'm gonna show you how I did it, even though a lot of you guys are really good at rolling. So I have my Play-Doh ball. I'm just gonna start rolling my Play-Doh back and forth onto my mat. See? So you're just gonna keep on going back and forth onto your mat, just like mine. There we go. Now you can see. See, so we're rolling it on the mat, back and forth. And you're gonna make it as long as you can. If it breaks, it's okay. You can have different little pieces. And you just keep on rolling it. And so if you feel like it's gonna break some more, then you bring your paper back. And then you're going to trace your Q with your Play-Doh. Now you see I still have some space right there that's open. So that means that I need more Play-Doh. So I'm gonna get a little bit more and I'm gonna start rolling it. And you just keep on doing that back and forth. And you keep on rolling it. I'm gonna tear mine a little bit because it's only a little piece. And then I'm going to connect it. Now I need my line. See that? Right there. And there's my letter Q. So once we do the letter Q, you can move it away. And now we're gonna do our letter N. N goes N. Okay, do you remember how to write the letter N on your paper? We start at the top, right? And we go down, up, slide down, up the ladder, right? We go down, up, slide down, up the ladder. Now again, you do your rainbow writing. You start at the top, you go down, you go back up, you slide down, up the ladder. Here's my pink. Now we're gonna do green. Down, up, slide down, up the ladder. And then you do the same thing with that. You can even get the ones that you started already. Roll them out some more. I did my N really big, so I'm gonna need a lot of long pieces so that way I can make my letter N. And so you're nice and gentle. You're using the palm of your hand as you roll out the Play-Doh. You're pressing it down just a little bit, but not too hard because you don't want to make it flat. You want to leave it nice and round. Like if you're making a lot of worms and a lot of snakes. You see that? Here's my long one. So I'm going to use that one as my slide down. Then I got my other one. Keep on rolling it. So that way I can keep on making my different letters. This one's a little long, so I'm going to break it. I'm going to put it there. And I just need one more little piece. And there, you can connect it by pinching it together and creating your letter N. You see that? So if you got other different papers, today you brought a lot of papers with you because you want to do different letters, that's great. Right now I did the Q and the N, but we've met so many letters and I know that you guys know how to write a lot of the letters that are in your name. So if you want to do that, that is great. That is perfect. Get your paper. Practice your rainbow writing. Let's think of the first letter of your name. My name is Elizabeth, so my first letter is E. And the sound of the E goes eh, 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 eh. So I'm gonna write an E for Miss Elizabeth. What letter are you gonna write? I can't wait to see what letters you decide to write. So remember, when you're writing, you always start at the top and then you go down, back up, and then do whatever it is that you have to do. If you have an E, I made my 3 lines. If you have an F, you make your 2 lines. If you have a C, then all you have to do is get your paper, start at the top, and you curve around, right? Or if you have an M, it's kind of like the N, right? You start at the top, you go down, up, slide down, up the mountain, down the ladder, right? M. There are so many letters out there. Y, right? Y. You go down. We haven't done Y yet. So that one is a new one. So you slide down and then you climb up the mountain just like that, like if you're making a big old V. And then right here in the middle, you just make a line down, Y. Then, once you have all the letters that you want to use, you start rolling out your Play-Doh and you start putting it on your letters. So that way you can see how you write your letters using Play-Doh. Y. So I can't wait to see what you guys do. Bye.